Oh my goodness, y'all. Welcome to today's video. I just got done doing a live in our private group and such a mess. My laptop died right in the middle of it, and it was just one of those things where I feel like I could not get it together, but that is all right. Today we are working on getting things prepped for the fence, the new fence to go in. We've still got a lot of fence to tear down. They came yesterday and delivered a dumpster. So we had to have a big dumpster put in the middle of the pasture where we will put all of the wood that we are discarding. We are going to be keeping some of it that's still in good condition, but the stuff that's bad we're going to be getting rid of. So we have that sitting out there for this project. And then I need to go to the post office today, and I also am going to take Kennedy and Shelby by Old Navy to get some clothes that they need for winter. They just grow so fast. They grow out of pants, they grow out of things so fast. So I need to get them a few things. It's really easy for me to shop for the younger kids online, and they'll wear whatever, they don't care. But the older two are a little pickier as they get older and just have their own, not pickier, they just have their own preferences. So I'm gonna let them pick out some things, and we've got to take down fences, and my live went way longer than it was supposed to. It was only supposed to be an hour, and I was on there for an hour and a half because of my technology problems. So much to do to get caught up with the day. Look, you want to build? You want to build? Can you make something? No. So, CR, would you like to tell them what happened?
Well, he fell in the goat water tub. It's highly probable he got pushed in there by the little goat.
But how? He would have had to have been leaning over. Anyway, yeah, CR was in the goat pen with him. It's okay. CR was in the goat pen with him while I was on my live. And they came inside, and I just heard him crying, and I was like, oh no, what happened, what happened? So I get off my live, and Sierra says he fell in the goat water. Yeah, they were out there, and the neighbor came by, and Sierra stopped, like turned around, talked to the neighbor, and then heard Benji crying and turned back around, and he'd fallen into the water trough for the goat water. So Sierra said he thought maybe one of the goats pushed him. I don't know about all that. He would have had to have been fairly precariously balanced for a goat to push him in. But, oh, does he need mama snuggles? I think he needs mama snuggles. He actually needs a nap. It's gonna be nap time. It's gonna be nap time.
She said if someone holds you like this to go
against a wall, if someone's holding you like that against the wall, you have to like scrunch your neck so you loosen their grip, and then you take your other hand and break their finger back. Hey, I watched defense videos.
Seems like a plausible plan. What is this? Is this a crowbar?
I also have this.
So I left them in the car while I went in the post office. They asked to stay in the car. And I was like, okay, fine. I had a front spot, I could see them. They got their defensive weapons out, which is a wreath hanger. Is that what you have too?
No, I have this, a window protector.
A sun shield. So don't come for the Braniff girls. Apparently will bite you, break your finger, and beat you to death with a Christmas wreath hanger. Anyway, so I just had a total brain fart, went in and was mailing things, and I had some international things and so she was putting stamps on those, and I went to put stamps on the domestic letters, and I didn't put a return address on them, which was not a problem, but when I went to put the stamps on them, I was so distracted that I put the stamps on the wrong side. I put the stamps on the left side of the envelope instead of the right. To which she said, you put them on the wrong side. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Like because there wasn't a return address there, it's just my brain was like thinking I need to put something there, it's just an accident. I said, is that a problem? And she was like, well, and I said, well, it's okay. If it's a problem, I'll fix it. And she's like, no. And she kind of just stood there, and I was like, well, what do you want me to move them? And I said, is that, going to be a problem for them being delivered? I'll move it. It's okay. I'll take the letters out of the way and go switch them. And she was like, no, it just would have been better for you to put them on the right side. I'm certain that it would have. It was an accident. Like, would you like me to fix it or no? It was just one of those things that I was like, that is such a less than helpful comment. It just would have been better if you would, well, you know what? Coulda, shoulda, woulda, lady. Do you want me to fix it or not? Anyways, I just thought it was weird. I was like, I mean, she acted like I just, there was some kind of like cardinal sin putting the stamp on the wrong side of the envelope, which if they're not gonna deliver it, that is a problem, and I will fix it. And I offered to fix it. But she said no, and then hummed and hawed. and then shamed me again for putting the stamp on the wrong side. I was like, thank you. In this post office full of people who are staring at me. Appreciate it. All right, we're off to the Old Gravy, the Old Navy Lady.
Old gravy. And
Old Gravy. To look for some clothes for these two. Wish us luck. We find some things that
I'm the derp.
suit the little ladies here.
It's hot in here.
It is hot. Let's turn on the air conditioning. All right, we're home. Mommy!
Hello, Millie.
Baby! Oh boy, we're gonna start crying. Are you having fun? What are you guys doing? Ivy, what are you guys doing? You're playing with the goats?
Yes.
You look pretty. What's wrong?
Chloe scratched her.
Oh, the twins have stripped down to nothing and are inside playing. That's what they do as soon as they go inside. Ah!
Yeah,
Took a snowflake to the forehead. You laughing at me?
Yes.
Yes. No shame in it either. She's like, yep, surely I am laughing at you. All right, so we had to move the llamas back into the barnyard for during the daytime now that the fence is coming down. Let me show you guys what
They're really friendly right now.
these guys have been working on. Hello.
Oh, baby.
Your llama mama is here. They don't seem so thrilled. Hi guys. We got all the goats out together since there's people out here watching. Hi. Hi. Hi babies. Hi babies. Oh, hi Pacha. You never like it when I get the camera out. Cusco. As he's running them all. Look at Tiana climbing that. Here comes Ruthie. Pig face. Draper. And yes, to those of you who have messaged me and let me know that animals don't need coats, we're well aware that they do not need them, but we like them to have them. So it's yeah, we know they don't need them, we like them to have them. Tiana's talking to you, Rose.
What?
Tiana's talking to you. Did you drop your walkie-talkie in there?
Yeah.
We, in all seriousness, we just, hi Benny. We just got those for them because we went from being in the 60s to down in the 20s one night, and we went to get coats for the babies, the baby goats, because we did not want them to get too cold because they are young and it was very cold.
Oh my
And we decided to get ones for Louie and Raymond while we were there too,
Ma.
for cuteness and for pictures. Hold on one second.
Okay.
For cuteness and for pictures. So, but yes, animals have wonderful hair and coats that protect
Yummy.
them. They do not need them. It's just an added little thing that we did for funsies mostly. What is it? Oh, they want their lunchtime bottles. That's what's wrong. All right, so here's the situation. We've got to take down all of this fencing all the way around the llama pasture and then the mare's pasture. They've done a good portion of it already over here, but we're leaving the posts in. They're just taking the boards down and we're leaving the posts in. Which ones are loose we'll take out, but if they're not loose, then the folks who are doing the fencing are bringing a tractor to help pull out these posts because they don't just come out so easily. So yes, this is saving us quite a bit of money to do the removal part ourselves, but it does mean that we have days worth of work to do out here pulling up all these old fence posts, and whichever ones are salvageable we will save, but as you can see a lot of them are not. They're kind of old and rotted and all of that. So I'm a little sad to lose the 3-board fencing because it looks so nice, but I do like, because we're going to do single board with the no climb fencing at the bottom, and I do think that I like that that's going to kind of give like more of an appearance where you can kind of see through. Does that make sense? Like it's less visually, so it's almost like you see more of the pastures because you don't have that kind of block of the fencing. When the guy came to deliver the dumpster, you guys, it's been muddy and he could not, as you can see, we've got quite a hill going up to our house there. It's kind of an elevation to go up, and his truck got stuck, tore up the grass in here. So then he came through here and went out that gate to that pasture, and the grass is just completely ripped up over there where he got stuck in the mud. I mean, obviously that's like not his fault by any means, but it definitely sucks because the grass is just completely ripped up and torn up over there, and it bums me out. But anyway, so these guys are down here removing fence posts and hopefully gonna get I don't know if they'll be able to get it all done today, but we just got to get all of this taken out and down there because we're doing all of this fencing on this side. My sister's making a milkshake. Did she offer to make you one? Did she offer to make you one, a milkshake? Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. No, so they heard. They heard. We got dress up girls going on here. Yeah, but you can go in the bathroom and put on your Frozen dress. Oh, it's purple, that's right. That is, it's pink and red and all kinds of pretty colors. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, so pretty. Woohoo. Lovely. Ta-da. We're watching some Frozen, having a little dance party. Whoa, ta-da. Careful. Woohoo. Oh, Rosie's dressed up like Anna.
I like a heart. It's like a heart. You ballet. Where's your ballet doll mine? Yay! Baby shot. What's your teacher like? Baby shot.
Alright, so I thought I would take y'all through our dinner tonight. I am doing a chicken and potato bake. This was part of our meal plan if you saw my meal planning video the other day. So it's super easy to make, and it doesn't have a lot of crazy ingredients or weird flavors, so hopefully it's a crowd pleaser for kids. But I love these potato mixes with the small potatoes, the roasting potatoes. I think they cook really well, easy to work with, so I'm just going to start by cutting them in half, and then I am going to run them under some water to make sure that they are all nice and cleaned up, and then we're going to start mixing the ingredients together in a pan so that we can toss these potatoes. And it's super simple ingredients that you use, just some olive oil on there, salt and pepper. I like to really go overboard with my salt and pepper. And then you are going to want some freshly minced garlic. I like to use my little garlic press that I just got, just because I just got it. So it's exciting and I want to use it. So I love lots of garlic. I pretty much double whatever recipe calls for in garlic, I'm going to double it. So lots of fresh garlic.
Raise your glass to mine, and as we drink, we would lock eyes, so we could disregard.
And then you just want to get in there and toss it all together. Just get messy, get in there, mix it all up. Don't spill it on the floor. And then I just use a baking dish. This is just a glass baking dish. And I actually ended up, well, I spray it with a little bit of olive oil spray, but then I actually ended up splitting this into 2 baking dishes because when you put the chicken in, I was just worried that the chicken wouldn't cook all the way through if it was sort of sitting too much on the top. You want to start the potatoes in the oven for about 15 minutes, and while those are cooking, for that first 15 minutes, you're going to get your chicken ready. So for the chicken, you're going to add basically the same thing: olive oil, pepper, salt, and then I added a little bit of Mrs. Dash seasoning just to give the chicken an extra punch of flavor. And then we wait for the potatoes. After they've been in for 15 minutes, you'll pull them out and then just add your chicken breasts in there, sort of stuff them down in between the potatoes, and pop it back in the oven for another 25 minutes. Then when it comes out after that, you're going to want to add your cheese. And I put a little bit of a mixture of mozzarella and Parmesan on top. and cook it back for just long enough to melt the cheese, and then garnished it with a little bit of parsley. It was a crowd pleaser. Like I said, no weird flavors, just chicken, cheese, and potatoes. So there you have it. A delicious, easy recipe.
Changes the fact that summer is for falling in love. Da-dun-da-dun-day. Summer is for falling in love.